I'm Alex Baldwin.
I'm Aaron Oliver.
So for our cultural final project, we decided to get a closer look about celebrity relationships and how they're portrayed in today's media. Our hypothesis was publicizing celebrity relationships causes more people to become interested in them. The testing method was to choose 15 random men and 15 random women and ask them about their interest in celebrity relationships. The ages we looked for were 17 to 19, 20 to 22, and 23 to 25. Typical teenager to college student age. The questions we asked them were, how do you become aware of celebrity relationships? Do you prefer to read or hear about them? Do you follow the celebrity relationships? Do you feel that the more you hear about or read about them, you become more interested? And do you feel that celebrity relationships are talked about too much?
Okay. I asked 15 males on their opinion of these celebrity relationships. And for the first question, 3 males responded by saying they prefer to hear about celebrity relationships on the radio. 5 responded saying they prefer to hear about it on TV. And the last 7 said they prefer to hear about it on the internet. The second question, all 15 males preferred to read about celebrity relationships. The third question, all 15 males said no. They said no. The fourth question, 3 males responded by saying yes. The more they hear about celebrity relationships, the more they are interested. And the last 12 said no. They just don't care. And the last question, all 15 males said yes. They feel as though celebrity relationships are talked about too much. In our study, we felt as though is a good example of how the audience is affected by the media. Another way of saying this is found on page 242 in our textbook, which is the active audience theories. There are theories that focus on assessing what people do with the media that they hear about. And on page 298, Elizabeth Noel Newman said, people's fear of isolation or separation from those around them, they tend to keep their attitudes to themselves when they think they are in the minority. This is known as the spiral of silence. Basically, what that is saying is, if someone they feel as though that their opinions are not in the majority, then they'll just keep them to themselves. This fits into what we're talking about because if the people that we talk to, they didn't care about celebrity relationships, so they keep it to themselves. They don't talk to other people about it. Also, Noelle Newman, she talked about the 3 characteristics of news media. This is also pertains to our study because it talks about how people learn about the media, the celebrity relationships. The first characteristic is ubiquity. The media is virtually everywhere. It's a source of information that we can get anywhere. That pertains to our study because, as I said before, we had 3 different mediums that people heard about celebrity relationships. The next one is accumulation. The various news media tends to repeat itself across different networks, different channels. Also, it repeats itself through time, and like that. That basically it pertains to our study because people, the reason why they hear about these celebrity relationships is because it's always repeated. It gets into their head. They hear about it a lot through different media platforms and throughout the day. And the last characteristic is consonance. Basically, it's the similarity of what people, of the values held by news people influence the content they produce. So basically that's saying people, the reason why media sticks to people is because they hear about it the same way. For our celebrity relationships, if someone they hear about it on the internet, they can hear about it on the internet through like 3 different websites. Or if they saw it on Twitter, they hear about a celebrity relationship from the actual person's Twitter page, and then it been shared by millions of other people, and that's how they learn about it.
So I did the women's side of the survey, and I interviewed 15 random women. And the survey results discovered that they become aware of celebrity relationships through different medias, like reading about them, watching them on TV or the news, or even like just talking to friends about it. When asked if they prefer to read or hear about them, it was a split decision because it's all about personal preference. You know, it's not like you have to watch TV or read about it. It's what you prefer to do. A majority of the women surveyed said they don't follow celebrity relationships and could care less about them because they have their own lives to worry about and it doesn't really affect them. All the girls believe that celebrity relationships are talked about too much because they don't have any influence on our daily lives. They don't help us in any way. They're just there to entertain us, essentially. So the conclusion we came up with was that out of the 30 people surveyed, 20 of them believe that publicizing celebrity relationships makes them uninterested in them, which is the complete opposite of our hypothesis, which was that the more you like portrayed in the media, the more you become interested. That's about it.
Right.
Thanks.